Hello and welcome to the channel. The Nigerian Army, under the Chief of Army Staff, has promised to stamp out oil theft and pipeline vandalism in the Niger Delta area of Nigeria. Interestingly, just a few weeks ago, Dokubo, after meeting with the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu revealed that the Nigerian military were responsible for the theft of the country's #1 mineral resources. Details coming up. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Army will stamp out oil theft, pipeline vandalism. Chief of Army Staff. The Chief of Army Staff, COAS, Major General Taoreed Lagbaja, says Nigerian Army under his watch will stamp out oil theft and pipeline vandalism in the country's Niger Delta region. Lagbaja gave this assurance during an interactive session with media executives on Wednesday in Ibadan, as part of activities marking the 2023 Nigerian Army Day celebration. The Army will focus on the situation in the Niger Delta region, just as it will not also lose focus on what is happening in other parts of the country, in line with the mandate of the current government, he said. Lagbaja said this was necessary since most of the country's oil and gas infrastructure are in the South-South region, pointing out that 90% of Nigeria's revenue are from the sector. He expressed concern that pipelines vandalization and oil theft in the Niger Delta region have affected the country's revenue generation, stating that urgent steps must be taken to curb the situation. The president has said that the nation is bleeding from all these. The money is not just there to do what we used to do in the past. This has led to the removal of oil subsidy and the floated exchange rates, while other reforms have also been put in place. Riding on the renewed hope agenda of the president, the Nigerian Army under my watch will stamp out oil theft and pipeline vandalism in the Niger Delta, Lagbaja said. The COAS further said that he would also not lose focus on banditry in the northwest. I know that people desire to go back to their farms and live normally as law-abiding Nigerians. We will work to defeat banditry and napping, which have been operated freely in some communities. We will therefore entrench there in the northwest the stability we have achieved in the northeast region. We want a situation where people can wake up by 2 a.m. and be confident to engage in their legitimate business. In those days, truck owners and drivers transport fish from Baga to Onitsha and leave Baga by 2 a.m. without any fear of insecurity. So, we want to return to that era where people live peacefully in Plateau and parts of southern Kaduna and other places where we are currently experiencing security challenges, he said. The COAS also said it was gratifying to note that the Army was frequently called upon to address various security challenges confronting Nigeria. This is because the Army has been found to be reliable and meeting Nigerians' expectations. We are not complaining about the frequent calls because we are the People's Army. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that activities of the 2023 Nigerian Army Day celebration are going on alongside the 160th anniversary of the Nigerian Army. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. The Chief of Army Staff, Major General Taoreed Lagbaja, also says the Nigerian Army is relying on modern equipment in its fight against insurgency, racism, banditry, and other crimes. He said, we no longer rely on 1970 or 1980 equipment to fight the battle of 2023. The Nigerian Army has procured various modern equipment and also has internally built ones. We have adequate equipment to ensure troops are ready to perform their task and tackle those challenges confronting Nigeria in 2023. We have asked research and development to build some of these equipment we used to import from abroad. If you go to our command in Kaduna, you will see what the mechanical engineers are doing. They are building vehicles. Very soon, we may be exporting some to neighboring countries. We have designed method activities such as training and further training. We partner with foreign agencies to further train our troops when they come out from initial training at the Defense Academy Training School and Nigerian Army School in Zaria, he said. Lagbaja said that the immediate past Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya, had done a lot on infrastructure, medicals, training, amongst others. I will not go below those achievements. I will rather improve on the standard. I will work very hard to improve on the present standard of the Nigerian Army, on training, education of the leadership cadre, and welfare of families of both the living and the deceased. Lagbaja also said that he would improve on the well-being of the troops to enable them provide security. We shall provide enabling environment for Nigerians in line with the core mandate of the Nigerian Army. We shall also extend cooperation to the host communities. He said the security situation in Nigeria was gradually improving. The situation is not as it was in 2014 to 2017, but there are still some level of security challenges in some parts of the country. The Nigerian troops are battling with those security challenges. We have done a lot in checkmating those criminal elements. He said that massive investment in the procurement of modern equipment by former President Muhammadu Buhari ensured the improved security situation currently witnessed in the country. Lagbaja said that the procurement of military hardwares, general-purpose machines and other ammunition went a long way in stabilizing the security situation in the northeast and other parts of the country. He said that the Nigerian Army would not rest on its horse and would work hard to meet the expectations of Nigerians. Our goal is to return peace and stability to all nooks and crannies of the country, he declared. Lagbaja also assured veterans of the Nigerian Army that he will continue to prioritize their welfare, saying that this had been topmost in his mind since assumption of office. General Lagbaja enjoined them to be good citizens and see themselves as part and parcel of the armed forces. He also urged the veterans to continue to play good roles by reporting actionable intelligence to military units and formations closest to them. These, General Lagbaja added, would help in curbing violent crimes and insurgency. They have served in the military and know the appropriate channels to go through, the Army chief said. Meanwhile, the national chairman of the Nigerian Legion, Major General Abdul Malik Jibril, retired, expressed appreciation to General Lagbaja on behalf of the veterans for the recognition he gave them by carrying them along in the 2023 Army Day celebration. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.